Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy King Gabe here, and well, I reacted to the Ghost Kaiba episode, which I did get some pretty interesting feedback on that, especially on Facebook. There, um, he didn't stand the ghost of a chance. So, seeing as how we seen that scary Kaiba, well, let's see what Kaiba's first interest in the Yu-Gi-Oh manga is like here. Oh yeah, we're going into issues 9 and 10 for today's video. The two-parter, the cards with teeth. Well, of course, sharper teeth though, like as in the dragon, blue eyes white dragon. So, also, before I go into this, make sure you like what you're about to hear. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, share this with all your friends and everything, and don't forget to get some of our available comic books, as well as support us on Patreon. Could really use that there. That will further support what we do here on the channel, as well as also some things outside of the channel as well. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Ho ho! So this is the card game that's such a hit in America. Magic and Wizards. Wow. It's got a small following in Japan too. They're different from normal playing cards. See, they have all sorts of pictures on them. Oh, wait, that's wrong. Okay, take two. They're a lot different from normal playing cards. See, they have all sorts of different pictures on them. There's thousands of different monster and spell cards. Wow. This is some really nice art. Although some of it's kind of gross, though. So how do you play with these? Is it like gambling? It's a trading card game. You know, a game where you trade cards. Sort of like Pokemon. You play with two people and each stake one card, and the one who wins takes both cards. The game is set up so the players are both wizards, and they use their cards to cast spells and summon monsters to fight. The cards have different attacks and defense strengths, and the person who loses all of their life points loses the game. Or should I say loses their life points first loses the game. It even has the card name on each one, the level, illustration, attack, and defense, which are monster cards. Of course, there's also strong cards and weak cards. But with so many cards, you could never collect them all. I heard of a fan in America who sold his house just to buy one card. Ho ho ho! Well, this old man is fan enough to have one amazing card. An amazing card? Oh ho! I suppose I'll let you see it. This card is my treasure. Here it is, the Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's so overpowered they stopped production. Collectors would pay through the nose to get their hands on this ultra rare card like this. Wow. Well, put it away, cause it sounds really serious. Bet it's worth a lot of money. All right, Yugi, let's play Magic and Wizards at school tomorrow. Okay. I'm gonna need some cards, Grandpa. Give me a pack with plenty of strong ones. Sorry, I can't tell you till you open the pack. Oh, that's the beauty of it. Thank you very much. I'll get some too. Like, whoa, this one looks strong. Which one? Oh, come on in. What's this? Well. So this game store is your family's, huh, Yugi? Oh, you're Kaiba from our class. Hey, so you play Magic and Wizards? Oh, take two. Sometimes these speech bubbles be sometimes I sort of be misplacing where these speech bubbles are. You're Kaiba from our class. So, you play Magic and Wizards? You play too, Kaiba? That's perfect. We're gonna play at school tomorrow. You can join our group. Join your group? Give me a break. You think you're in my league? Let me see your cards. Huh. Useless. A beginner like you could never match me. I have a more fitting challenge playing solitaire with you. Lousy cards. Hey, those are my cards. I'm good enough to compete at the national competition. You could never win against my deck. It'd be pointless to play against you. Come back when you've collected at least 10,000 cards. Of course, you still wouldn't win even if you did. It's okay, Jonucci. I'll play with you. Man, he pisses me off. I bet he wouldn't lose in a fist fight. So, do you have any good cards here that I might be persuaded to buy? What's this? What? It can't be! This card! The legendary Blue Eyes White Dragon! This is the card I've been searching for! Oh man, where did you get that card? What's it doing here? Let me have a look. Well, just a look. I've never seen anything like this. Seeing this, I never thought I'd actually hold one. It's a level 8. Its attack and defense points are to the roof. Incredibly rare. If I owned this card, I'd be invincible. Okay, that's enough. Dun dun. Ah! Oh. Listen, old man. Give me your blue eyes and I'll trade you all of these. My. Ding! That's a briefcase full of cards. Wowza! Sorry, but no trade. Double D! Gramps turned them down? Well, that makes sense. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Apparently you know what this card is worth. No matter. Kaiba, isn't it? I know why you want this card so much. However, I have a good reason to hold on to it, not just because it's a strong card. An important gamer friend of mine in America gave me this card. This card is as important to me as my friend. I could never give it up. It's the same with the common cards. If you really treasure something, it grows a heart of its own. Just like this card. You would never trade for anything for that heart. So take good care of every card in this trunk, Kaiba. Then you'll find the true strength of this game. I get it. Later then. Hey, great speech there, Gramps. Even without a rare card, Grandpa has never lost a game. The next day. Hey, Jonucci, what's that? I'm playing the new card game, Magic and Wizards. Yugi, I'll attack with my zombie. Well, I'll defend with this one. Magic and Wizards, the basic rules. Two players each build a deck of 20 cards. Each player starts with 2,000 life points. They take turns drawing cards from their deck one at a time, playing either of them in attack or defense mode. When a player can't defend against the opponent's attack, the life points are deduced from their life points. When the player's life points reach 0, they lose the game. This would also be later called Duel Monsters. It's my turn now. I'll attack with the Blackland Fire Dragon. He's strong. 1,500 attack and 800 defense. I can't compete with that. And with my attack, Jonucci's zombie is destroyed. That move lowered your life points from 2,000 to 1,500. Alright, I gotta use my secret weapon. Damn, he got me again! Yay, I won! Damn, I'm out of life points again! Even your secret weapon is weak. Jonut, you better get better cards. What a low-level duelist. The elementary schools at the national tournament are stronger than them. Yugi. Kaiba? It's so much fun watching you play. Smile. By the way, do you have the Blue Eyes White Dragon in your bag by any chance? Uh, well, that's my bag, but wait, how did you know I would probably have it with me? I begged Grandpa to lend it to me just for this day, but I had to promise not to play with it though. Could you show it to me one more time? Ever since yesterday when I touched the card, I've been so excited I couldn't sleep. And, well, what your grandpa said yesterday made me realize what it means to love the cards. Well, okay, I'll show it to you. It's a beautiful card. Yeah, I'll switch his Blue Eyes White Dragon with this color copy I made from the catalog. Thank you, Yugi. Just holding this card makes me love this game even more. I did it. My plan went perfectly. That fool Yugi hasn't noticed a thing. Later then, have fun with your game. Smile. Hey, Yugi, let's have a rematch. Okay. Doom, doom, after school. There's no way I'll win. There's no way I'll lose at the next tournament. Kaiba. Huh? Yugi. Are you on your way home? Kaiba, please give that card back. What? I didn't say anything about you switching the cards because everyone was watching, and I didn't want to put you on the spot like that. So you think I stole your card? I gave it back to you. Even I can tell the difference between a copy and the real thing. Please give it back. Matter of fact, I even saw you doing the switch, you know. You were standing right in front of me. I know nothing about this. You must know. You must know how important that card is to my grandpa. If I don't keep my promise and give that card back, it'll break my grandpa's heart. And I can't do that to him. He's my grandpa and I can't betray him. Come on. What about my feelings? I really don't know about your card. Before you complain about your grandfather, why don't you try believing a friend? I can be a friend. But, Kaiba... Okay, forget this. Shut up already! I don't care about loving cards or stupid things like that. Tell the old man this. It's not how you play the game. It's whether you win or lose. Yu-Gi-Oh! Dun 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 dun. Kaiba, it seems I'll have to teach you a lesson with a shadow game. And when I'm done, I'll take Grandpa's card back, his heart back. Well, Yugi, I can't believe you challenged me to a game of Magic and Wizards. What are you thinking? The rules of this Magic and Wizards game will be a little different than what you've seen before. You'll see once we start. Okay. Sounds like some fun. No matter what house rules you have, my cards won't lose. And if I get in a pinch, I'll always have my Blue Eyes White Dragon. I can just tell him I got it someplace else. Our life points start at 2,000. If you reach 0, you lose. Each deck has 40 cards. Game start. I'll go first if you don't mind. Yes! 5 stars! The Ryukushin Gargoyle with attack points of 1,500 defense. I'll summon him. Huh? What? The card came to life. I told you this game was a little different. Now the card I choose to stand against your gargoyle's attack is this one. The Blackland Fire Dragon. The dragon's flame breath defeats your gargoyle. Damn, I lost! The card is disappearing! The monsters from the cards become real, and a penalty game awaits whoever loses. Those are the rules in the Shadow game version of Magic and Wizards. And then we continue into part 2 of the Cards with Teeth, issue number 10. Magic and Wizards, the Shadow game. After the exchange, your life points drop from 2,000 to 1,500. The first to run out of life points loses. And the punishment awaits those who lose. They will know death in this penalty game. Did you know death? This is good! I'm glad I took your challenge. This is the extreme game I've been looking for. I will win this game and my grandfather's card, his heart. It's your turn to draw a card now. Okay. So, wanna play a little dark, huh? Fine then. I'll go with it. With my Battle Ox! With 1,700 attack and 1,000 defense, this rare card is one of the strongest beast warriors around. It's taking form. Battle Ox beats your dragon in both attack and defense. You can't defeat it no matter what you do. Go, Battle Ox! Slice that fire dragon to ribbons! And with you strike, the ox's sword deflects your flame breath. It doesn't hurt a bit. And now, be gone and disappear, as my Battle Ox attack power beats your dragons by 200 points. So I lose 200 from my life points. It's your turn now, Yugi. But it won't be easy to draw a card to beat my Battle Ox. My next card is the Mystical Elf in defense mode. The Mystical Elf has a good defense, but her attack wouldn't stand to the Battle Ox, so her defense will buy me some time. Very smart to play it in defense. So I'll go in defense mode as well, for now. It looks like we're in a stalemate. So we'll take turns drawing and building our hands, at least until I draw the card that can defeat your elf. Let's see. I get this one. I'll save it for later. What kind of card did he draw? If his Battle Ox gets any stronger, I won't be able to stop it. My next card is no good. A weak undead monster like Skull Servant can't do anything. Are you done? I'm playing my spell card on my Battle Ox, and it's Giant's Might, which raises the attack and defense of my monster by 20%, raising its attack power to 2,400 attack points, or 2,040 attack points, I mean, as well as 1,200 defense points. Now, my attack is higher than your stupid elf's defense. Attack the elf! Off with her head! And next is that useless Skull Servant. No matter what card you draw, My Minotaur will hack it to bits! Turn after turn, the Battle Ox destroys one of Yugi's monsters' cards after the other. Give it up, Yugi. There's no way you can win. Yugi's life points are at 500 now. If the next card I draw isn't stronger than the Battle Ox, it's all over. This is it! Summon Skull! The strongest card in my deck. Summon Skull? That's one of the 5 strongest fiends! How could he have such a rare card? Say goodbye to your Battle Ox. Demon Lightning! My Battle Ox! It looks like my counterattack has crushed your Minotaur, as well as the other monsters in your deck at the moment. Now the outcome isn't so clear anymore, is it? With your life points now at 800. Damn it! At this rate, I'm going to lose. I know my deck has cards to beat the Summoned Skull, but the odds of drawing it up next turn are pretty low. But there's one way to be sure I'll win. This card isn't in my deck, but of course I brought it with me. The game's rules went out the window when the monster started coming to life. If I pull out my trump card, I'll win. I have to say, you're pretty good, Yugi. I didn't think I'd be this close. You should enter the next tournament. Sneak. But this is as far as it goes. I've got a special card I've been saving for this eventually. And that card is the Blue Eyes White Dragon! The rarest card on Earth! With 3,000 attack points and 2,500 defense points! What? Here it comes! Yes! This is great! This is so cool! That's my grandfather's card! Your grandfather? You're wrong! This is my very own card. I just happened to get it from someone else. Your Summon Skull's attack is 2,500, and my Blue Eyes White Dragon is 3,000. The difference is 500 points. The exact 500 points you have left, Yugi. In other words, next turn I'll drop you down to 0 and win. Go! Blue Eyes White Dragon! Finish, Yugi! Huh? What's going on? Why won't you attack? Kaiba, you still don't understand the true meaning of this game. That card won't attack me because your soul isn't in the Blue Eyes White Dragon. At least not that one. What? You see, I can see the soul of my grandfather behind those blue eyes. My Blue Eyes White Dragon is disappearing! To my grandfather, that card was more than a collectible. The dragon was torn between its fate to destroy and its loyalty to my grandfather's soul, so it chose to destroy itself as the only way to fulfill its duty. That's impossible! There's no way that the cards can think! Now it's my turn. And as you see, I've been keeping this spell card face down on the field. And I choose to activate it this turn. Wait, when did he... What is that card? Monster Reborn. And of course, the monster I choose to revive is the Blue Eyes White Dragon! Ah! What? How could you have had that card? Stream! Ah! I lost! And now for your penalty game, Kaiba! Ah! What the? Is this the inside of the card? Is this the world of magic and wizards? Ah! That's a bunch of monsters! Kaiba, you'll probably experience death in that world, but don't worry, it's only a nightmare, an illusion. This is my wish, that by becoming a card, you will come to understand the heart of the cards. Just like my grandfather, you will be a true game master. As for the dragon, I'll return it to my grandfather. Then the card will be happy as well. Game over. Well, yeah, I got through that one pretty well there. It's only not even it's only as close to 30 minutes of runtime. Guess probably because I knew this story pretty well there. So let's go back through there and talk a little bit about it there. Yep. So yeah, as you can see, notice the cards do look kind of similar to how they look in the anime a little bit. Slightly different artwork there. And of course, they call it Magic and Wizards here, but yeah, it would become known as Duel Monsters later. One thing about it, this was actually, because a lot of you probably noticed, but when Kazuki Takahashi, sorry about Kazuki Takahashi, when he wrote these stories, it was just supposed to be like, Yugi, the Spirit of His Millennium Puzzle, different one-off random, bullies and stuff come in, and he would defeat them with, different kinds of games, in a very dark way. This was one of those games. However, this particular game, Magic and Wizards, got so popular to the readers that they actually wanted to see more of it. That they were writing, because this being before the internet got as big as it is now. They were writing letters about it, like, hey, we want to know how to play this game and everything. So what was meant to be just a one-off character, Kaiba was actually brought back, and like I say, we'll get to that later in the series. But yeah, he was brought back. He was also given a little brother. We all know Mokuba, with some other games introduced. And yeah, after this part of the series of the manga ended, we ended up getting Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters in America. So yeah, he changed the name of Magic and Wizards to Duel Monsters, of course, and now we all have the cool Duel Monsters game to play with after watching the show, where we can say, it's time to duel! And as you'll notice, there's a lot of, especially in the first meeting of Kaiba, yeah, a lot of this was referenced in the first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like him coming and seeing the Blue Eyes White Dragon, the briefcase of cards, wanting to trade for it, and then wanting to try to buy it off of Grandpa. In the Season 0 anime version of the manga, the anime version of this particular manga, surprisingly, it's kind of light compared to the manga, which most of the episodes kind of were. It was still dark, but compared to the manga, the Season 0 anime was pretty light, especially with this episode, because they made, of course, let's see, I can go back a page there. Yeah, especially right here, you see Kaiba smile. Smile. Yeah, Kaiba was actually all Mr. Friendly with the Season 0 anime, even showing Yugi and his friends all around his mansion and everything before they even got to the card shop and stuff. Yeah, like hey, this is my mansion and everything. Y'all like it? Yeah. I'm saying okay, but I'm nice. However, here he does do a bit of a nice act at times, like when he's talking to Yugi about the card and stuff. But you do get that cynical side even from the beginning, especially between him and Joey. Like we all know in the American anime series, with that whole banter between Seto, Kaiba, and Joey, and kind of Dinobot rat trap-ish kind of thing. Except they ain't calling each other lizard lips or rat face or anything like that. And of course, this is something that you probably would not see in the anime. Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah. Kaiba actually hitting Yugi with his briefcase there. That was let me put my finger on it. Yeah, if I can. Okay, if I can pinpoint it there. Okay, there it is. Yeah, where you actually hit Yugi with the briefcase. Interesting enough, it'll be a while when we get there, but in season 5 of Yu-Gi-Oh, when they go to Millennium World, well, after the Millennium World stuff, and they're trying to figure out who's gonna duel with a Tim so that him and Yugi can separate. Kaiba wanted to challenge a Tim, of course, and there's a brief moment where he held Yugi up by his shirt collar there. Yeah, so kind of was that there. And of course, the monster's coming alive. Oh yeah, and then of course before then, the whole thing where let's see, read where Kaiba tried to switch the cards while in class. Like, really, Kaiba, you didn't think anybody would see that there? Yeah. I know he wants that card really bad, but you would think he would kinda. You think he would kinda at least try to be a little sneakier than that. I'm just saying. I mean, I know it's wrong, but you think Kaiba at least would kinda like, wait a minute, couldn't they see me? But guess they say his greed for the card, I guess, sort of clouded his judgment there. You got some good detail on the monsters coming alive there. Yep, and this whole thing of Yugi making them come to life in this shadow game actually is gonna pay off in something else involving Seto Kaiba when we get to it here in the manga. Some of you probably know what it is, but those that don't know, you will find out. So yeah, well, I guess I may have given a little. There may have been a little spoilers I may have given, but yeah, I'm not gonna spoil that though. Yeah, it's kind of hard for me not to get. Sometimes it's kind of hard for me not to spoil certain things. I try my best, but that's why I like my sister Casey to be like, Gabe, don't you spoil that. I'm not gonna say anything, but you do know there's. I said don't spoil it. Yeah, know how that is when you got that one. You got that friend of yours or one of your siblings don't want it spoiled, and you be like, I want to say it. Yeah, it happens. Yep. So got a lot of detail with the monsters being summoned there, and of course, I didn't mention. Now, of course, they do have Summon Skull on the card, but it actually Summon Skull, the Skull Demon. Yeah, he actually was referred to as the Skull Demon in the Japanese version, and they do put it here. They put Summon Skull, the Skull Demon, so they put both his English name and his Japanese, what he's referred to in the Japanese version, as sort of a title. Yep, and of course, defeating the Battle Ox. I kind of like making those different monster sounds there. I've heard them so much watching the whole TV series, like the Battle Ox or the Summon Skull. Or even Blue Eyes White Dragon. Yeah, and of course, another moment of could somebody see that? Now, chances are, just like how Yugi saw earlier that Kaiba switched the card and he came at him in private to address him about it, he probably saw that too. And also considering the fact that he already knows Kaiba has the card, he whether he saw him sneak that or not, Yugi probably suspected that Kaiba would probably pull that stunt at some point. Yeah, I think he saw that coming, and that whole that whole slipping the card on the deck and like I just drew it. Seto Kaiba pulled a Bandit Keith move. Yeah, we remember how Bandit Keith slipped those cards under his wristband to sort of cheat against Joey. Yes, this right here. Yeah, okay. Now there was a cheat done there, in that moment, in that moment by Seto Kaiba. Of course, he's one that does anything to win. So he did do it there. So we did see it. Bandit Keith, we know, cheated with the cards under his wristband. So, yeah, it's not saying that cheating is not done. Yes, there's incidents where this happens. But it's just sometimes people be coming and talking about, well, Yugi cheated here or Joey did that and stuff. Like, dude, I'm looking at the same thing you're looking at, and no, they did not cheat there. Yeah, but this moment, yes, Kaiba did do that, though. And that's why, being that this was a shadow game, that's why the card disappeared there, because, like Yugi say, his heart was not in that. It was his grandfather's heart, because remember, this is shadow game, takes a different effect than, just your regular card play. Not to mention, because of the fact this was a shadow game, yeah, that's probably why Kaiba even did that in the first place, to be honest there. Otherwise, I think he that's probably why he did it, seeing how, things were getting pretty real here with this whole shadow thing. Now, of course, I could probably say without a doubt that if he was in a national game, like he mentioned to Jonochi about the national tournament, and how well he is with that. Now more than likely, I don't think Seto Kaiba cheats in actual official card play, like tournaments and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he would pretty much play it the way he's supposed to. Bandit Keith probably would, but yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure Kaiba doing it here was due to the fact he probably saw, like, so you want to get dark with this? Okay, I'm gonna do a little something too. Yeah, forgot to show that picture there. Like it's doomed for Kaiba. And then of course, Kaiba is a card. And apparently Yugi did stay here. Now, obviously obviously the letters did not come in until after this issue was released in the Shonen Jump magazines, because that's where before we had the collection of mangas, it was written for Shonen Jump. So that's where all the letters were being written to Shonen Jump and stuff like that. And so the editors of the Shonen Jump magazine wrote to Kazuki, we need more stories of your Yu-Gi-Oh thing with dual monsters, because people are asking about that. Magic and Wizards. So yeah, that's why he brought, like I say, the game back as well as Seto Kaiba, seeing how he was the one involved with the Duel Monsters game, Duel Monsters champion and everything. Yeah. So you could say that him being in a card was only temporal, even though, like I said, even if he didn't bring Duel Monsters back, like if nobody wrote letters and he just continued on with it, which he did, but if it just ended with with that, and we didn't get Yu-Gi-Oh here in America with Duel Monsters, you could assume Kaiba still probably came back at some point, because he says even here in the manga, you'll experience death in that world, but it's only a nightmare, an illusion. So it's pretty much like the bully in the very first issue of the manga, when he made him see an illusion of money, and he was all in the leaves thinking it was money and stuff. Or if you look at the Season Zero anime version, he had these monsters come out at him, and the next morning people found him curled up, scared and stuff, because he was seeing the stuff in his mind. Yep. At least they didn't have the same fate as the convict that held Anzu hostage, and yeah, manga version he burned up in fire, so he's dead. Yeah, at least it wasn't his fate. At least they didn't have the same fate as him. So, but to be fair, yeah, he was holding Anzu at gunpoint. It's sort of, and yeah. Yeah, there are some cases you kinda. I know it's not something you look to do, but you know, like Man of Steel, when you had to snap Zod's neck, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do in a life or death situation. Yeah, and it does hurt, but sometimes you have to do it. So yep, that's the two-parter of the Cards with Teeth. Just letting you know ahead of time. There is, I think there's a couple other. I think we got. Go back here. See what's coming up there for the next readings. No, I don't want to see the Scorpion guy again. Oh, I gotta go past that. Okay. There we go. Okay, so what they doing out there? So we have a couple of other two-parters there. Let's see something here. The other criminal. Let's see. Okay, so we got a couple other two-parters here. Trying to see, because let's see, it's volume two so far. We've read The Poison Man and now The Cards with Teeth. The other two parters are The Wild Gang and The Man from Egypt. The Wild Gang, which introduces this gang that Joey used to be with. The Man from Egypt, which talks about Shotty's first appearance in this manga version. Let's see. Maybe let's see, I think The Other Criminal, let's see, The Other Criminal. I'm just seeing if that's supposed to be just a single episode there. It looks like it ends on looks like The Other Criminal ends on a cliffhanger and continues in Volume 3 with Shotty's Challenge. Okay. So I'm definitely, now the two-parters, because I already say part 1 and 2, so I definitely will read the other, the Wild Gang in one video, The Man from Egypt, two-parter in one. Not sure exactly how I will do The Other Criminal and Shotty's Challenge. I might read those individually since they don't have part 1, part 2. So yeah, it might have. So yeah, probably will be some cliffhanger videos coming up after the two-parters. Just letting you know, because yeah, it's kind of hard for me to tell how far they go without part 1, part 2, since they got different titles. So yeah, probably be single stories until the American Hero two-parter. Yeah, so yeah, just giving you a heads up. That's what's coming up, as well as also about to head in here with Wifey to do the next video for our Sponge Month, Sponge Out of Water. About to get that recorded. It'll be up, and of course there still will be some other toy reviews. Like I said, I got one particular toy that's going to be arriving in the mail. You'll see it when I get it, as well as also a re-review of a couple of other toys that are here. There's another new one that's already here. So yeah, got a few got a pretty good amount of toy reviews. Also we get also coming up, definitely comic book updates. Definitely make you get some of those, because I still waiting for the first issue of Yumeko to arrive in the mail so I can show that to you guys, show y'all the book itself. as well as also I did a little bit more to my rough draft of issue 11. Did a little bit more to that. So there'll probably be a video on that when I finish writing that rough draft, and also some other stuff. So that's all that'll be coming up, and also more War for Cybertron as well. So yeah, that probably gonna react to that. Probably definitely react to that again, because like I said, I want to get through those episodes before Rise of the Beasts. Yep, there's gonna be that, and until then, we will see you guys later. Make sure y'all definitely like, share this with your friends, subscribe to the channel, buy some available comic books, and support us on Patreon. And we will see y'all in the next video. Take care, everybody.